Hello again, this is Annette from Information Services with another Jackie's Room tutorial video. If you've been online for any amount of time in the last 3 months, you have probably heard of Zoom. If you haven't, Zoom is a very popular video conferencing service that you can access through a browser, download to your computer as a program, or download to your phone or other mobile device as an app. With a free basic account, you can host a call for 40 minutes with up to 100 people. And with your account, your free basic account, you can join a call with someone and not actually have to worry about the time limit, because as long as that other person or group has a paid account, you can join for free. So today we're just going to go over some of the basics with Zoom, and hopefully you'll be ready for your next work meeting, webinar, or social distancing birthday party. So let's go ahead and get started. So one way to access Zoom is through your browser. So you can open up Firefox, Chrome, or Internet Explorer, Safari, and then you would need to go to zoom.us. Now from here, you can sign up for free. You would just need to use an email and create a password. And then over here, you can sign in if you already have an account. So I already have an account. I'm just going to go ahead and sign in. And then I'm just going to paste my password there. And there you go. As you can see, it's kind of busy. The focus for the web client is mostly to advertise Zoom. So that's why you'll see there's a lot more going on than when you download it to your computer. And also, if you were to host a meeting immediately, and I'll just show you what happens, I'm going to say I'm going to host a meeting with video on. You'll notice that the application, or it'll want you to launch the application or program on your computer. So it's a good idea to have it downloaded to your computer and just have it ready to go. And there you go, that's accessing it from a browser. So when you first download Zoom to your computer and launch it, this is what it looks like. You can either join a meeting, you could of course type in your code here, or you can go ahead and sign in. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in here. And as you can see, the Zoom interface looks much different than the browser. It's more straightforward. And there you go. That is signing in through the application or program. The quickest way to join a Zoom meeting is actually to open up your email and go to that invite that you received. So I'm going to click on the invite that I received right here. And I'm going to click on this URL, which is also known as the Zoom code. So I'm going to click on that. And because it can tell that I have Zoom on my computer, it's asking me to open up the application or launch the application. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now this preview window will show up and gives you a moment to kind of see what you look like on the camera before you actually jump in. But you also have a choice of joining without video, which is also fine, and you can join with video. So in this case, I'm going to join with video. And from here, please wait, the meeting host will let you in Zoom. So this allows the meeting host to control who comes in, and not just any stranger can jump in with that code. So I'm gonna, because I'm signed in on my phone here, I'm gonna go ahead and let myself in. Now, if everything is good to go, as in my audio, my speakers are fine, and my microphone is fine, I can just go ahead and join in with my computer audio. Now, if I want to double check if things are working, I can click on test speaker and microphone. And from here, I can hear a ringtone. You can't hear it, but I can hear this ringtone. And if I don't hear it, I can actually change which speaker to use. I can use the built-in speakers of my computer, or I can use my headset. So I'm just going to continue using my headset, and I'm going to click on yes. And then I can hear myself. So that means that the microphone is working. But if I wanted to change the microphone, I can do that right here. So I would just click on it and it would give me my choices. So I'm going to go ahead and click on yes. And then join with computer audio, and then join with computer audio one more time. Now, because the host has decided that anyone who joins in is automatically muted, I am muted. So right here, as you can see, it says that I am muted, and I can unmute myself if I want to, and I can talk. And that is joining with that Zoom code by just clicking on that URL. Now the other way, I'm going to go ahead and leave this meeting and show you the other way. The other way is to join with a meeting code. So if you recall from this email, there is a meeting code right here. And I'm also going to just copy this password, go back, and click on join. I'm going to paste that password. And there you go, we're back to this. So as you can see, there are multiple ways to join in. So the URL, of course, is the faster way. But if you prefer to type in your meeting ID, that is also fine. And there you go, that is joining a meeting on your computer. So let's talk about hosting a Zoom meeting. As a host, you're able to start a meeting immediately, or you can schedule a meeting for something that's going to happen in the future. So let's go ahead and talk about starting a meeting first. To start a meeting, you would click on New Meeting right here, and immediately the chat window will appear. And because I like my audio settings, I'm just going to join automatically. Hello. And I am the only participant. As you can see, there's only one participant here. If I want to add more people, I would click on Participants, then I would click on Invite, and I can invite people who I've already talked to on Zoom, or I can email them, or I can copy the link, the invite link, or copy the invitation, and people will be able to join, so I can add more and more people. So that is one way, and this is the quick and dirty way of really starting a Zoom meeting. I'm going to go ahead and end this one. Click End Meeting for All. The other way is to schedule a meeting. So I'm going to click on Schedule right here. So first you want to rename your meeting. I'm going to rename mine Zoom Practice. And then over here, I'm just going to stick to this time. So as you can see, I can change the date if I wanted to. I could go as far forward as I want. But I'm just going to go ahead and stick to it. And I'm going to just let it be a 30-minute meeting starting at 10:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then over here, I could keep the host video off. So that means I have to opt in to joining with a video, and also I'll let my participants do the same. So they don't automatically have to have video to join the call. And then down here under advanced options, I have, I can do the waiting room. So this of course makes the host in control of who can join in. I can enable the participants to join before the host. I can also mute participants upon entry, which again is very good for larger meetings, and because you don't want a bunch of people with all the sounds from where they're coming from to be heard. And then lastly, automatically record meeting on the local computer. So if this is something that you want to do, you can, but only the host can do this. And when I'm done, I would just click on Schedule. Now I'm just going to go back to my app. I just opened Zoom right there. I just clicked on it. And as you can see, this upcoming meeting is right there. And since I don't technically have participants, I can add more participants. So what I would do is click on these three dots right here, and then click on Copy Invitation. And from there, I can go ahead and open up my email and send the email to whoever wants to join this meeting. and everyone will get this email, and when the time is right, they can go ahead and join. And there you go. That is starting and scheduling a meeting. Now that we have talked about joining a meeting, starting a meeting, and scheduling a meeting, let's go ahead and talk about being in a meeting. So right now I'm going to show you what it looks like to be a host of a meeting. Every time you move your mouse, you'll notice that this menu here will pop up. And when you move away, the menu will go away. So let's go ahead and talk about the different parts of using this. And I'm just going to go over some of the basics. So up here in the top right, you have the gallery view. So this allows you to change the way that you view everyone in your screen. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and click on gallery view. So here you go. And then you have speaker view. So this means that anyone who is speaking will be the biggest picture here. And of course, gallery view, you have 2 people participating, so there you go. That's me. So embarrassing. Now over here, beside gallery view, you have full screen. So if you want, you can expand the screen, especially if you have a pretty small screen to begin with and you want to expand it a little bit more, you can do that. Just click on full screen. Now let's go down here to the menu at the bottom. On the left, my left actually, is the mute or unmute button. Right now I'm going to keep it muted just because with me recording this video, it's going to cause a bit of feedback. So I can mute myself, unmute myself, and this is good to know, especially if you're participating in a webinar and there's a lot of other people and you don't want people to hear the background noises of where you're at. You should know where this is and immediately turn yourself off if you have to. And then over here, next to it is stop or start video. So if I want to and I don't want to be seen, or I'm doing something private, I can stop the video or I can start the video. So that's an option. It doesn't mean that you're out of the call. It just means you won't be seen. Over here is participants, and as you can see, there are 2 participants. It'll change depending on how many people are in the call. When you click on it, it'll show you who's in the call. Now, as the host, you have a choice of muting people or turning off their video if you'd like. And down here, you can actually just mute everyone if you have a lot of different people who are on the call and it's a little loud. And of course, you have invite, which we've gone over. Now, to close this, you would just need to click on this icon right here by participants and click on close. And then you have chat. So chat allows you to communicate with your audience without actually talking. So if you are all doing something privately and you just want to give people the option of asking questions while you are talking, but you don't want them to actually say the questions, this is a really good way of having them do it without being too disruptive. So they can either pose the question to everyone or they can choose to private message someone else. And similar to closing participants, you just click on that icon and click on close. Over here is share screen. If you're showing people a process or if you're trying to show them a video, you can share your screen and you can actually share the video or process with everyone, and it'll be like you're all in the same room. Over here is record. This is a feature that is for the host, and they have a choice of recording the video as it's going along. And then reactions, you have these 2 emojis. You have the clap emoji and the thumbs up emoji. It just looks like that. And then at the end, you have end. So as a host, you have a choice of ending the meeting completely for everyone or simply leaving the meeting. To leave the meeting just means that you're no longer participating, but the call continues. You're just not there anymore. And there you go. Those are the basic features of using Zoom. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video on Zoom was helpful to you. If you have any questions on Zoom or anything really, please contact the Information Services Department. You can email us at wellmail3@minlib.net. You can call us now at 781-235-1610, extension 1117. Or you can continue to live chat with us at wellesleyfreelibrary.org. Our hours have been somewhat extended. We are now available from Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., Fridays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So let us know what you thought, and happy learning, everyone.